morning everybody. Today we have a little comparison because many people asked me. They saw my old Handwind 2 from Mariner and of course they saw the Kheshig from Alibow. When you look at them, they are not as far as apart as one could think. That's why we do today a quick comparison. Thing is, on Alibow I don't find the Handwind 2 anymore. There's only Handwind 1 and Handwind 3. So we will compare the data from Handwind 3 with the ones from Kheshig. Handwind 1, 2, 3 are all mostly similar. Handwind 3 has a little longer draw. I think it's overall a little longer. So what you get information from Alibow's website. There are now two versions of the Handwind 1. There is a basic version which is $295 and goes up to £50. And there's a normal version which is $420, which was this one in early times, up to £45, $440 up to £60, and $475 up to £70 at 32 inches. So overall max draw. The length of the bow is 138 centimeters. Gram per pound is 9. I like this, and the max draw of this one is 32 inches from belly to the string. Others measure it from the back. Kheshig by Alibow costs $330. Free shipping. Is available from 20 to 50 pounds at 28 inches. Does 33 inches up to 40 pounds and does 31 inches from 45 to 50 pounds. And has a string, has a length of 136 centimeters, which is 2 centimeters shorter than the Handwind 2. And we don't have any information about grain per pound. So this is what you get. And now let's compare them quickly. So the shape unstrung, as you can see, relatively similar. So even the sear angle, okay, a little more where you don't see anything. Sear angle maybe a little more aggressive, and we have more bent sears. The Handwind is more straight in the sears. When you see the limb width, then of course you see the big difference that the Kheshig has very wide limbs, which make your life a little easier. The fade out of, or the beginning of the sear is very wide and fades out to very thin, and overall the sear's thickness is a little thinner on the Handwind, but on the side profile of the Handwind is a little bigger, so this one is a little more stiff and durable, I guess. Material wise, you need to see, check the websites. Both have this whipping around, which is not original. Both had a delamination problem. Both are old bows. And Danny, my assistant, fixed them. One difference you have, of course, is the handle. With the Kheshig you get this leather wrap handle, which has the stitching in front, and with the Mariner you get what we all know and what we love, this nice leather wrap, which I always love. Then here we have some suede as an arrow pass, and here we have this inlays as an arrow pass. And the width of the arrow pass on the Mariner, on the thinnest portion down there, is 22, and the Kheshig has 22. Similar. Doesn't look like, because the handle shape is different, but they have the same arrow pass width. That's all for the basics. Well, we need to measure them first. So, as I don't know where they measure the length, we do of course what we always do, from knock to knock alongside the belly, that we have something. 57 inches, and it's written this bow has a poundage of 55 pounds at 32. 57 inches. And the Kheshig, I forgot I measured this already once when I did a review. Oh. Kheshig has, from knock to knock alongside the belly, 58.5. So the Kheshig is 1.5 inches longer, but draws 1 inch more. And this one is 40 pounds at 28 and 52 at 33. So they are kind of similar when we both draw them 32 inches. Let's string the Kheshig and see how it goes. How easy it is the Kheshig to string, because he has quite a flex in the handle, as you see. I think you should already have a little experience in stringing a bow. but then it's fine. And as you see, both are non-contact sear bows, so the string simply leaves the sear without having here a contact on a string pad, string bridge or whatsoever. Typical for Han and typical for the old UN Mongolian style bows. So this is the Kheshig. How easy is the Han to string? I mean, this was always one of my favorite bows here. What you might want to know is when you order a Kheshig, most probably you get it roughly in a month. Yeah, same, stringing the same. When you order a bow from Cinnabar Bow, because it's a one-man show Mariner, you can wait up to 6-9 months. Bow straight, out of the box, is in this direction, a little wiggly. And in this direction it makes some noise, but it's okay. This one, same wiggly. This one flexes more, even the limbs are wider. This one has a little more flex than the Handwind 2. So now you see them strung. Little more flex in the handle with the Handwind, but then less aggressive sears in the Handwind. Brace height a little less of the Handwind. We didn't measure brace heights. Brace height of the Kheshig. Two bows, handling two bows, huh? Brace height of the Kheshig is 7 inches, 6 1/4 roughly. So a little less brace height. The question was, where do you measure the brace height of a traditional bow where you don't have this deep pistol grip? I always go for the point where the bow touches the root, the ball of your thumb. This is the point where I measure, because this is the same point in a deep pistol grip where you measure the brace height, so I use the same way here. But this is how they look like, and now let's measure them quickly. Handwind 2, let's see, at 28. This is 28, 40.6, 32, 50.1. Measured from the belly. Kheshig at 28. And this is 28, 38.5. 47.2. So while we have the Kheshig here, 28 inches, and of course the magic triangle, we are already beyond the 60-degree string angle, and 32 inches is this. Pretty, not too much tension here, still smooth and nice curves. Handwind 2. 28. Yep, same. So we end up with the same string angle always beyond. And 32. Looks like this. And there it looks a little more aggressive here, because we have a little flex in the handle going forward, and then you have here a little more bend. So a bit more aggressive overall. This is this. Let's shoot it. I shoot the same arrows, so we see what we get. And let's start with one of my favorite bows of all times, Kheshig. With my Sungo arrows 500 grain, and this bow has 47 pounds, so we are roughly a little above 10 grain. Draws nice, and these arrows are really good with it. Shall I show you the groove? Does everything you want. Draw experience, nice. Handwind was one of my favorites before the Kheshig. A little more silent, but with these arrows we are Not at 9 grain, we are roughly 10 grain. You feel it a little more. So handshake wise, with the same arrows, throw experience of the handwind is nice. At the end you feel it a little, that it gets stiff. Has a little more handshake than the Kheshig. Didn't expect that now, but it's like it is. 10, 20, 30 with the Kheshig. Nice one. Oops, then they drop a bit. A little too heavy. Wobbly release. The handwind too. The center serving is very short with the handwind, but it's enough. It's in the right place. Dung! You hear the difference? Oh yeah. Kicks them a little better away. You see the extra pounds? Wobbly too. Was Mina with the release. Shooting experience wise, both the same. This one has a little more in the handle. So when you for a while, when you hear that, it's instantly done. Dunk. And it's done, there's no vibration. You can already hear it. Hear that? Kheshig, 32 inches, 500 grain arrow. 180. 182. 179. Mariner. 182. Has of course a few pounds more. 184. 185. So Mariner has a few pounds more, shoots a bit faster. Kheshig does everything you ask for. Is a little louder, but has less vibration. And when you have good arrows, this bow is simply awesome. Handwind, handle feels good, a little more squarish than the Kheshig. As said, arrow pass is the same. Shoots the same, awesome bow. String twist cutter. Oh, and a nice group. Both really good. So you can have the Kheshig up to 50 pounds, but then it draws only 31 inches. Means 3 inches more, so you end up maybe with roughly 60 pounds max for the Kheshig. The handwind goes up to 70 pounds at 32 inches. So if you look for more poundage than 60, 58, 60, the handwind is the better choice, more poundage at full draw. Shooting experience wise, there is not much of a difference. The handle, it comes down to small things. The handle of the Kheshig, as you see, is a little deeper here and it has this slight profile. The Mariner goes straight down, so here it really depends how you shoot. So for me personally, with my way of holding the bow and katra, the Kheshig does this job a little easier. This one does it too, but feels a little more loose in the hand. But of course, when you shoot a Mariner bow, most probably shoot Gao Yin. Gao Yin tells you not to move your bow hand. Then this bow is fine too. Both are really, really good bows. So if you want more poundage, more than 60 pounds, handwind is the way to go. If not, $420 plus shipping, I guess another 50, so end up with $470, which is worth it. But even this bow does katra. Kheshig, 300 $30, I said, I just think, yes. Free shipping. And voucher code Armin10, get 10% off. Then it's $300 for this bow. Free shipping to your doorstep, of course. 300 and 470. Of course, you can have this base model, which costs $295 plus shipping. Then you're at 350. But I don't know what the base model material is, which materials it has, so that's why I can't tell. I only know that this one was one of the expensive ones when I got them a few years ago. So for this, price-wise, if you want to have a shooting experience of a non-contact sear bow, price-wise and handle-wise and hand shock-wise, Kheshig. If you want higher poundage or if you always want to have a Mariner bow, can happen. This is simply a brand. Go with the Hanwind, really good bows. And as I said, bows break. I mentioned this in a video, both delaminated, got replaced. We fixed the delaminated ones and shot them now a few times. I don't know how long they will last, but it's simply testing purpose. Curves overall, of course, then a little different when you see the sear endings. Han more gentle, Kheshig a bit more aggressive, but this is Han Dynasty and this is a Mongolian Yuan Dynasty style. And then you have details, so they simply, the string knocks maybe a little easier to string, even from a horseback. This is a very small one, but they both do the job really nice. The part here is a little wider, so when you look here, the string runs nice round in the nock. And here it's very narrow, so the string has two edges here. So I guess this one will last maybe a little longer than this one, but these are minor things. But overall, both bows are pretty nice, as you can see. They shoot very nice. Said it really boils down. It's a matter of preferences. I like the handle more, gives me more this feeling of control. But it's because how I shoot with the clench in 3 fingers. When you shoot differently, this bow might be the bow for you, but overall both pretty bows. If I had to choose, I would still go with the Kheshig, because for the price and the performance, yes, it's a few feet per second slower, but this one has 47 pounds and this one has 50 something, so 4 or 5 pounds more. Does of course 3-4 foot per second more on the Crony. So I guess speed wise, when they would be really in the same poundage, or I would have exactly the same matching arrows, they would be the same speed. So speed should not be the deciding factor for you. Price, handshock, design wise, they are both nice. You can have this one in black, in clear, in all these fancy Alibow colors. This one you can have in black, in clear, and I think that's all. I'm not sure, you can check the websites. I put the link to both websites in the description and you can check for yourself. As said, the arrow pass is the same width. I simply like this inlay here more than the suede leather, because when you shoot a few times it will tear up. So most probably if they would change it to rayskin, would be a bit more durable and would fit even more, because this leather wrap here is still one of my favorites. Both, in my opinion, premium bows. With this bow you don't get a sleeve, so Mariner doesn't, at least in my time, didn't give you any sleeve. With the Kheshig you get a nice sleeve, at least to protect your bow. Side cutter is not my thing still. No cutter like Gao Yin works too. Side down, string twist, does the job, nice bow. Kheshig, yes, feels better to me, that's me. No matter which cutter or no cutter, let's see, no cutter. Draws a little smoother. So here we go, there you have it. This time it was really a short comparison between two wonderful bows, and then it's simply up to you if you want to spend more money, if you want to have a Mariner bow, if you're willing to wait. I mean, I waited sometimes 9 to 12 months for a bow. I think right now you don't get anything, even from Alibow. I wait since, I don't know, 2 months now, but it's because of this issue we have right now, that nothing is leaving China. But on a regular basis, this bow you have in 3 to 6 weeks. This one you have in 6 to 9 months. In Europe, you need to check the European reseller. He might have something in stock, mostly not. So he needs to order it too, then you get it directly from China. And then even if it's a European reseller, you have to have custom fees again, which you have here too, because they come directly from China. So here you have it. My preferred one would be still Kheshig, but that's me. Personally, that's all. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.